my fellow sheddies, my shed building heroes. Yeah, look, I've done a solid. We've sort of come to an end. We've sort of come to a stop, hadn't we? Because it meant stripping that from there, stripping these out of here, taking these from there, putting them over there. It was going to be a load of faff, wasn't it? So I had to find some. Oh, you can pay up to 45 quid for these things, and then you got to travel to go and fetch them. You can get them for 30 quid, you can get for 20 quid, but again, I did find some. I found some without doors, which would have been fine. I don't want the locks, I'm not interested in the locks. I couldn't find any nearby. I couldn't find the Uttoxeter was the closest, which was a good 3/4 of an hour away. Obviously it's added fuel, so you go up there, you buy them cheaper, but by the time you've got in your car and you've gone over there and fetched them, so I was a bit sort of at an impasse waiting for somebody to turn up with one. Anyway, good news. Facebook's a fantastic thing, isn't it? In that marketplace. Anyway, I was looking, should I go and get some, should I travel, blah blah blah. Anyway, look what turned up. How do we open this now? Yeah, look what turned up on Facebook. 15 quid each. They're locked, there's no problem, we'll drill them out. I think they're too wide. I don't know, I might be wrong. They need to be a foot wide. Is this 2 foot? Is that 3 foot? Come on. And there was 4. They were 15 quid each. They were in the next postcode. You know, I'm WS4. These were in WS5. And there was 2 separate and 2 of them stuck together. He said, which 2 do you want? I says, oh, I'll have the 2 stick together if you don't mind, please. And there is, I think it's paperwork. There's not a lot in there. But anyway, we've got them. Let's measure them. So whenever you're considering buying something, you're changing your car, running around your workhorse, always consider an estate car. They're just the same as an ordinary car, but they've got this extra bit so you can put stuff, you can go skip raiding, you can pick stuff up. An estate car is such a useful thing, yeah. So, what did we allow? We want them to be a foot. I never took the measurement with us. We've based these on this, and these are foot wide, look. So we gave ourselves a good 2 foot gap here, didn't we, to put them in. So they're only going to go to there anyway. And we've got leeway, and we're not going to mess with electric, so hopefully we'll miss the electric. We can always snap that if we have to. I think we're going to bypass it. We'll sort of bury that, I think. Yeah, so come on. They look sort of wider. They sort of look wider somehow. But now I go there, they don't. So let's measure these across. Look at them, lovely. 15 quid each, 30 quid. Blimey, you can't go wrong, can you? When you're making shelves. Hold on. Look at that, 2 foot. They're going to be just fine for what we want. And they're a foot deep, these ones. They're a foot deep, so they're going to be exactly what we're looking for. And we'll concrete these into place. That's coming from there. It'll be 2 foot, fine. So they're going to be this big. Yeah. And they're going to be a foot deep, so look, they're going to fit in there just nice. Actually, we'll pull them forward so the front is the same. Make the front look back. So you can have different size things. You're only really measuring the front, aren't you? Yeah, actually, We should have done a bit there, but don't worry, we'll trim that away. Get rid of that, clean this up, get these cupboards in, and voila. And then when we've got enough room, then we'll finish this pad off here. Then we've got enough room, we've got the few blocks, we can begin to put a false wall up here, can't we? So that I never see the situation, but if that was to fall or they wanted to take that away, they're perfectly entitled to. Obviously they'd say, Reggie, we're taking the wall away, sort yourself out. But we're going to put a wall in here, ready for someday in the future, rebuilding another one there. And I think we're going to keep the light, so the light will help. And funny enough, Debbie did ask me, I've had another idea. Debbie did ask me, where was I going to put them? And she didn't really figure out they were going to go that way. But we're now going to, I've come up with the idea now, we're going to continue this row. We're going to prop that up, push that across there, bring this. We're going to continue this row of cupboards along here. And we'll get some more and we'll make that keep going along. Because we do that a lot, don't we? Use these sidewards and open them that way, rather than use them vertically. So, anyway, less waffle. Let's get on with it. Woohoo! We're making progress. We are, mate, and what we'll do is we'll bolt them together now. That's why I was waiting. You never know. It would have been so easy to just bolt them across, but you would have fouled the cupboard. You never know where this shelf, how big your doors, where this shelf is going to be. And obviously you can't bolt there because there's a shelf. So you've got to bolt above and below. So I'll show you that as we go along, why I left that free for so long. So yeah, let's crack on with it. You can see now how much this plastic helped come up over this onto this board. It didn't dribble away, it caught everything, didn't it, until it went rock hard. We had to put quite a step in there, didn't we, to make it level, to make that shelf work. But we're not going to do anything with this because who knows what's around the corner. We'll leave that until we need to do something with it. You know, we might change our mind, cut it all away, who knows. So the cupboards will go up here. Do you see how we had to, how much of a gap there was here, up down the side of here, look. But that doesn't matter because it's all behind and gone and disappeared, hasn't it? So we'll put our cupboards up here now, and you won't see behind here. There's no need to put any effort into this and stop that from rotting. That's part of what's helping the roof stay up. We might wedge something there actually when we put this in. So come on, let's put this cupboard in and see how much space we need. I love it when a plan comes together. You know, we could have put longer shelves in, but it would have taken 4 boards. We only wanted to use 2 boards, so we cut the 2 boards in half, which gave us a slightly shorter shelf, which I was never worried about, because if you can make this, you can make that with something. I didn't really know what was going to go there. It was like an afterthought, wasn't it, to put them there. And you see how the level of the cupboards, the shelf in the cupboards, aren't compatible with the level on the wood that you make. So that's why I needed the cupboards first. And what I'll do now is I'll bolt this. I'll have to prop that end up a bit because it's sitting on the bracket. But we'll prop that up a bit, make that lean in tight, and then we'll know whereabouts. We're going to have to drill this one in high to bolt that across. This one will be low to bolt this across. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So, I think we've achieved our goal, and we knew we had to leave space to put some sort of a wall, whether it be a breeze block wall, a gap block wall, whatever. We've got plenty of room to build something else here, haven't we? And then we'll do that and then work our way that way. Yeah. But also we're going to do them all the way around. So actually we might, because this is okay, because this is connected to the roof, it helps it. I mean, you could put some sort of framework or whatever up there, but by the time we've put that in and another board, that will sit on top of there. We'll put a board on, or we'll make it reach across, sit on top of there, and top of this, on top of that, top of that, cut the corner out. I think that's the way to go. Or we might have to measure and move these across. You're always moving, you're always adapting, you're always changing. So let's break them open, let's bolt them across. You could put a wedge, or you could even, when you're making that mix of cement, you could stuff sand and cement up there, make it hold it up again. But once they're bolted in, they'll hold up. I am going to we're going to bolt across the top here. I'm going to put a long maker. I have been thinking about that, because you know that's rested up against the wall, which is rested up against this, which we shuffled this over, didn't we? So that's safe that way. That's safe that way. This was safe that way because we put that on the end of it and we knew we were turning, so that's not going to separate with the weight and the movement of wood. This isn't going to move, it's all shunted up. But this end could possibly escape open, because it's not tied up above, so we'll have to put a tie bar across here. We'll tie these two together from above. You could do it with a strap, but I fancy making a bar, an all thread bar, or a bar with a bolt this end and that end and bolt them together, something like that. We've got to do that as well, so there's no danger of this opening, because it's not like it's a, what is it, a dovetail? Is it a, do you know the joints in boxes, they all come apart. We've got the weight sorted, but we haven't got, there's the forces of trying to separate and break these shelves over the years. They move, and wood is a living, breathing thing, even though it's been cut down. So you have to take that into account. I feel like some sort of master thief. What are we watching, that one? No, that one, yeah. I'm using the drill in the front here. We've got grip, look, it's the one where they scored the end, so it's going to lock into this drill really nicely. That's going to save us a whole load of slippage. I feel like I'm drilling into some sort of I'm the criminal that's breaking into some sort of safety deposit box thing. Come on. Oops. Oh, that's why I snap drills so easily. Come on. Can you see it? It doesn't want to play, does it? Try some more. It's got to go now, isn't it? I'm not getting much push on the back. Hold on a minute. hold on. Let's just jam that there a minute. See if that does any better. We are through. Now that should have unlocked it quite easily. Hold on. I'm gonna have to switch you off there. Let's do that again. That doesn't want to work. Hold on. Right, come on. Trying to change the battery. Hold on. Since the whole beginning of this job we were on the same batteries. Let's try again. Where were we? This one. Come on. Unfortunately, nothing inside. So why didn't that one go through then? Why are we struggling with that one? Hold on. Let's get the mad with this one. Ah, that's gone. That's gone. Nothing in that one either. Oh well. See, it's only a little clip thing. I don't like them. I don't use them. Just drill them out. You'll find it's just a clip. Just a clip behind it. Just knock the clip out. Hold on. Just pull the clip out. Yeah. And then you've got whatever you want. Push that out. Yeah, that's no dough. And same way, look, just get it and pull it out, and you've sorted. What are we watching? Yeah. Let's see how that one is. Drill. Oh, that's why we're on hammer drill. Damn. That's why. Watch your eyes now when you're going up high like this. More pretty soft material. We do. Throw it in. There's that one. Let's do two down the bottom here. Put two left down the bottom here. Let's do that one. Backwards, forward, better. I know ordinarily you wouldn't squiggle your drill around, but we're just trying to get rid of material, aren't we? That was nearly open. Come on. Come on. Nope, nothing in that one either. But can you see now why we've got to be, we couldn't, the shelves aren't equal, so we got to be careful where we put our junctions across. We can't just bolt that in there any old do, because if you did and you're a bit low, you'd bump into that. Anyway, you've seen enough about lock breaking. Yeah, so never be worried when you pick up these lockers. Oh, they haven't got keys, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're not going to lock yourself out of your own lockers, are you? I just remove them. They're quite simple to remove. That's all that keeps them in. It clips in behind it. This is the lock. Yeah, that's the lock barrel. It goes through the tin. It's held in by a little clip. You just remove this clip out of here and you just drill it out. So these were locked, so that might have put people off. Maybe that's why they were cheaper. It's easy just to go through them. And they're fantastic and durable and strong for you to be making shelves. So 30 quid, what was meant for an office, is great for you know, somebody's personal locker at work, weren't they, to keep their shoes or keep their overalls, keep their, you know, clothes ones. You get all sorts of sizes, but they're great things for making shelves in your garage, and cheap and pretty instant, aren't they? They're a pretty instant unit. And it creates lots of storage, and because these are already put together, it's going to suit my purpose lovely. Yeah, and as you can see, if we wanted them to open the other side, just turn the unit upside down. If you needed to open the doors the other way for whatever reason, say if you were up against a corner, or you can even, like I do a lot, I turn them on their sides and use them as top lockers. Yeah, they can even hold, excuse me, you can even put a row in and then put another row on top. Such a useful bit of thing. So if you're at work and they're throwing them out, yes please, don't put them in the skip, we'll have them. But at 15 quid a shot, you can soon make a fantastic garage out of them. 15, 20 quid each, do you know what I mean?